Chances are you will never own an Aston Martin DB9. They are very rare. The good news? Well, as a public service, I've agreed to drive one for a few days to let you know if it's worth the trouble of ordering one. It's not like choosing a Camry, folks. There's a dizzying array of custom paint and leather colors. Then there's the wood. You have to decide on type and finish. Decisions come down to the width, length, and hue of the stitching. Oh, and you need to tell them if you want a fixed roof coupe or one of these, which in Aston speak is a Volante. Then you wait while the folks in England put it together, especially for you.
The closest most people ever get to an Aston Martin is watching a James Bond film. That's because they start at $199. That's $199,000.
That price makes a DB9 one of the world's most expensive iPod accessories. The most powerful, too. DB9 has 3 times the cylinders of a Honda Civic. The 12 of them produce 470 horsepower. Visit Mick in England as he personally puts your engine together. I bet they even throw in tea and crumpets. The structure and body are largely aluminum. 0 to 60 happens in a searing 4.6 seconds. Yes, this is a fast car. Yes, it does handle heroically. And yes, you will attract attention. All of this could be accomplished in a Chartreuse Camaro at a fraction of the cost, but the Aston has understated elegance. It's a car to be seen in. Fortunately, it's comfortable enough to be a daily driver, so you can be. Often. That 12-cylinder is started with a key made of crystal. Don't lose it, they go for $2,000. There's a bit of theater in the heartbeat pulsing on startup. Things that are bare metal in most cars are swaddled in leather. The 6-speed automatic transmission is push-button, shift manually if you'd like. Yes, a 6-speed manual is available. A sport mode alters the shift points and sharpens the throttle response, not the suspension. The interior is sumptuous, but the nav system is cumbersome. Everything feels substantial because, well, it is.
With belts for 4, this could be the perfect family vehicle for circus contortionists.
Buy that Camry if you need to haul the family. A DB9 is about making a statement.
No surprise that an Aston Martin isn't exactly practical, but even this is a little optimistic.
That's 1. That's 2. Ooh, wait a second. The trunk won't close. Better have the help come back for the rest of the shopping. If you're a buyer who loves decisions, has a classic sense of style, and a swimming pool full of money, this Aston Martin may be for you. Other high-end performance cars may edge it out at the track, but on the street, it's tough to match the high-powered elegance of the DB9 Volante. A closing note, I'm not a car snob. I can appreciate the engineering exercise of developing an economy car as well as something like the Aston here. But I have to say, after tooling around in the DB9 Volante for a few days, you start looking at 5 Series BMWs and E-Class Mercedes as if they were plain and common. Of course, handing the crystal key back to the Aston Martin folks was like a bucket of ice water, bringing me back to reality. No one needs a car like this, but I can understand the desire. Oh well. If you nose around at iTunes, there's a review of the DBS Coupe. Just to let you know, there's a Volante version of that wickedly high-performance version of the DB9. It's easy to find if you click on the name bar to make the queue go alphabetical. That's my opinion of the Aston Martin DB9 Volante. Got questions or just want to share your opinion? Well, then leave a comment or go to the forums at drivencarreviews.com. I'm Tom Volk.